guys, it's Rachel and I'm back with a gorgeous kit from Fab Planner Prints. We've got the Bee Honey kit, which is absolutely beautiful. I have used this before last year, but I didn't do a plan with me, but there are some pictures up on my Instagram if you wanted to see how I used it last year. But we're going to do a memory planning spread. We're going to move back to the week that started on the 16th of March. And we're going to do a memory planning spread for that because I just thought, with us being on lockdown, I don't really have too many plans. It might be getting a little bit boring just watching me stick sticker kits down and not really have any plans to pop in my Hobonichi. So I thought just for a change we would do that. So the kit is from Fab Planner Print, like I said. You'll find it in the shop in lots of different formats. This is the Erin Condren size one. But just to name a few, it's in Happy Planner size and it's also in Hobonichi size. And you can grab it in a monthly kit for Hobonichi as well. And I'm going to pair it with this beautiful washi that was from a Simply Gilded sub box sometime last year. So I'm going to get my inserts out. As always, I'm using my Jacinia Principles inserts. They are my favourite. For memory planning, I do sometimes move into different ones, but I always do seem to come back to these. That was a beautiful kit that was from Happy Scrappy that I used. For that week. I haven't written anything on it yet because I like to take some pictures of them to pop on my Instagram. But yeah, we'll just get the inserts out and we will get started. So as I said, these are my inserts that I enjoy using from Jacinia's Principles. We've got a week on 4 pages, as you can see. My printer, I think I mentioned this in a previous video, but my printer is just not printing the best. You can see we've got some lines that are not quite, how would I say, the word has escaped me. There's little gaps in between them. It's just not printed the best at all, but I'm not too bothered because we're going to cover most of that up anyway. I've got a little piece of paper next to me here with what went on from the week of the 16th that I've just pulled out of my Hobonichi and scribbled that down. And like I said, we've got this beautiful Be Happy. Is that right? Be Happy? Yeah, I think it's Be Happy. Or it might be Honey Be Happy, actually. You'll easily find it in the shop. As usual, I can't remember the name of these kits, but this must have been a little freebie that I got when I ordered it, which has got an extra full box on it, a long one, and then 2 little full boxes on it. That box there is just absolutely beautiful. This kit to me just screams out spring. It's just beautiful. I love it so much. So you've got your decorative boxes there. You have got some tracker boxes, weekend banners, and some functional boxes. We've got headers with writing on and little sort of boxes here for meal tracking and things like that. We've got some more functional and some headers and some date covers. We have got some full box checklists and we have got bottom washi and decorative boxes. And the thing that I like about these kits from Fab Planner Print is that you can buy them as a full kit like I did. So I just bought the full kit, or you can buy them a la carte. You can literally just pick the pages that you want. So sometimes I don't pick up a full kit, I won't pick up that page, and I won't pick up that page. And sometimes if it's like a pink kit, mainly because I have a lot of pink quarter boxes and half boxes in my collection, sometimes I'll just buy the decorative boxes and just piece together a kit myself, and that works well sometimes. So yeah, there is a lot of choice when you go on Fab Planner Print. It's really good. So I'm just looking for my Tipp-Ex pen, which is not going to be where I want it because obviously I'm filming and everything has to go wrong. I found it, it was there. So first of all, I am just going to just Tipp-Ex out these. This is literally just a piece of card that I laminated and I just use it to lean on sometimes. You can see it's got score marks in it from when I've done washi and things like that. But it usually lasts quite a while and I just do another one because I was ruining my table, which was a little bit annoying. I think this is running out, so we will be careful with it. So how is everybody? I hope you're all doing well. I'm doing well. I can't really remember what week of the lockdown we're in now. I think we're coming to the end of week 6. So yeah, that's why I decided to do this plan with me instead of a Hobonichi plan with me, because I really don't have anything at all to put in my Hobonichi. There's nothing going on. I've been using it to just write down what TV shows I've been watching. I've been writing down what food we've been eating, games that I've been playing with my kids. So I have still been using it because I don't want to have the blank pages. But yeah, I'm not entirely sure that it'd be interesting for you guys. So I picked up this washi that I got in a sub box from Simply Gilded. It's a really beautiful gold colour and it just goes perfectly with this kit. So we're going to use a bit of this. I can just find my scissors. I've had it for a while now and I have used quite a bit of it. But there's still quite a lot left, which is nice. I don't know if you can buy the metallic washes separate. I hope so, because I would like to repurchase it when I am finished. Have I cut that too short? I think I've cut that a little bit too short, but I'm not going to waste it. I'll pop it on the side of the table and I'll use it in the spread anyway, because I'm going to use some to divide some sections off. Let me do a better job of cutting that this time. There we go. So yes, I'm well. I hope you guys are all well. I just think that washi goes beautifully. And then we've got this last little bit of washi here, which just covers the tiny last bit of the lines that are sticking out. There we go. And I'll just chop the end of this off. So the week that I'm planning for was the week that had St. Patrick's Day in it. I didn't actually do anything to celebrate St. Patrick's Day. But that's the week that it is. It's not actually filled in my Hobonichi because I'm just waiting for a kit from Josephine Bow Design. She did a beautiful St. Patrick's Day kit. But obviously the post at the moment is quite unpredictable, so I haven't yet got it. So that's what I'm going to be doing in there. Just cut that off and then it's relatively straight. Oops. There we go. Okay, so I think what I'm going to do, since I got that freebie and it had that beautiful girl on it, I'm going to use her over here, I think, just as a bit of a feature box, because if I put her in one of the rows, she's going to take up quite a bit of room, and I definitely want to use her. She's beautiful. So I think the best place for her is down here as a decorative box. Oh, she's just gorgeous. Have a look at that. That's beautiful. I absolutely love that. I'm just going to move that out of the way now. I'm not cutting anything else. If I need it again, I'll bring it back. Okay, so let's do the date covers. You get the date covers in the kit. I'm going to use my tweezers because I'm a bit fat-fingered, I think, when I try and put stickers down. Do you think I need to white all of those out, or do you think that that will cover that nicely? If I can get away with not whiting it out, I'm going to try and avoid doing it, I think. If you're going to see it through, though, I will peel it back up. These are removable matte stickers, so that won't be a problem. What do we think? I'm happy with that. You can't really see that through, and that's going to save me some time, so that's what we'll do. So yeah, I think, looking back on the piece of paper, I noticed on the Monday that it said that I went to town with my friend, and I know we had breakfast, and I'm pretty sure that was one of the last times that I went out, because it was 16th of March that week started. So I think either the next week, or it might have been the week after, we went into lockdown. But I know that I was quite nervous about the whole situation before, and I did actually start staying in a little bit earlier. And I also took my son out of school as well, yeah, because I was quite concerned about the situation. So I think this week might actually be the last week that I actually went out and did anything, which is, considering that today is, I think we're on the 6th of May, that's quite scary. Like, I've been inside for a long time. I mean, I've been out for dog walks, like, with my dog, and I have been to the shop when it's been essential. I haven't taken my kids. They've stayed at home with Daddy, or Daddy has gone to the shop. But yeah, I haven't done anything for so long. That's quite a scary thought, really. So I do have some headers, but I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to have a look and see what headers I've got in my little header folder, which seems to be losing its label. So I do think that I've got some gold foiled headers somewhere. Oh, in fact, actually, I think the Josephine Bow Design ones, and I do have a separate folder for her bits and pieces. So let's just have a look and see if they are in here. I'm going to go through all this now, and they're not actually even going to be in here. They're going to be in the original folder that I picked up. These ones I was thinking, but that's a bit... Is that too bright, do you think? Let's put them to the side and we'll have a look and see what else I've got as well. This is why sometimes it's easier when I film as Instagram lives, because you guys are there to like chat back to me and say, oh no, those ones, not those ones, you know, and give me an opinion when I can't decide what I'm doing. I love these ones from Blossom Nose Co. I always stuck up on Blossom Nose Co.'s foiled ones. There's some more, so beautiful. If you're looking for foiled headers, go and have a look over there. Right, I don't seem to have any other ones, so I think we will go with the Josephine Bow Designs ones. I do love them, they are beautiful. I just wondered if it was a bit too bright. But we'll go with it, it will be fine. I'm not sure if these are in the shop anymore, unfortunately, because these were a UKPA one. But it's always worth going over to have a look and see what is in there. So we'll just pop these underneath the date covers. Oh, I do like them. I do like them. I think if I use some of them to separate in between in the spread as well, along with the smaller one of that washi, I think that will bring it together. Pretty sure I got these in an oopsie bag. I went to Plan in September and Joanne had some oopsie bags on the table. I'm sure that I bought these. I bought an oopsie bag, sorry, and they were inside the oopsie bag, but I can't see anything oopsie about them. That's the case with a lot of shops, isn't it, really? There's loads of shops that I've had oopsie bags from, like Planner Face. Fowler Fabulous I've had some oopsie bags from, and I've never been able to tell. Plump Planner is another one. I think the owner of Plump Planner is called Karen, and she does oopsie bags in the D-Stash group that I'm in on Facebook. I've bought some of hers loads of times, and there's never been anything wrong with any of them. Sometimes I wonder if it's an overstock rather than there's an oopsie on the kit. Because these are perfect, like there's nothing wrong with them, there's no foiling missing, and they're all coming up really nicely off the sheet. So yeah. Okay, so next I'm going to use the bit of washi that I had left on here, and I'm just going to use it at the bottom, and then I'm going to find a weekend banner. I might not use the weekend banner from the kit. I might use the weekend banner from a foiled shop. I can't decide which way up that goes. I think it's that way, is it? There's flowers going in both directions, so yeah, I don't think it matters. Actually, if I do it at the end then I'm going to have to cut one side. Use your noggin, Rach. There we go. If I just get my little piece of card back so I can just chop that off. And I won't waste that. I will keep it because maybe I can turn it into a page flag or something if I need one. There we go. Right, so I do have weekend banners from the kit. But I'm wondering, like I said, if I want to use a foiled weekend banner. We do have some from Little Pencil Design. Here we go. But I don't know where I would put it. Would I put it over the bottom? I'm going to use this one here, I think. And I think I'm going to just pop it in the middle. Yeah, there we go. I'm happy with that. I won't waste the weekend banners that are in there. I'll save them for my print impression weeks. because I'm finding that when I'm buying kits for print impression weeks or mini kits from any shop, they're not always a weekend banner, and I usually end up stealing them from a bigger kit, and then that leaves me with one missing when I go to use the full kit. So I'm going to keep them. It's very handy that there's two. Right, so next up I usually go for the decorative boxes and decide where I'm going to stick those. I have to put this dress down. It's so beautiful. So, in fact, actually, what I'm going to do is what I always do. I'm going to put the one down for bin day. So I'm just going to use a page flag. I have lost my tweezers. There we go. I'm just going to use a page flag. Like this. And then I'm going to find one of my bin day icons. I've got some beautiful ones from Isabel the Owl, and I've got some from Blossom Nose Co as well. I'm going to use one of the Blossom Nose Co ones, I think, because that pink is very similar to the pink that's in the kit. So I'm not going to write bin day, I'm just going to put the bin down. Like that, and then we will put that decorative box down because it's so gorgeous. Sorry, I just had to disappear there for a second. My little girl needed the toilet, so I went to help her with that. So we've got down that decorative box there. We've put bin day down, and I'll just have a quick look on my little sheet. So that was the day that I went to town with my friend. So I'm going to pop it on one of these nice little decorative boxes here, I think. Still on the camera? Yeah. Oops. Trying to get it down straight. There we go. And then I think that would be a good place to use another one of these headers. Just to split that up, and then we could pop another box underneath. Actually, I might pop a checklist underneath because I did have some cleaning jobs to do that day that I did. So let's see what checklist we've got. We've got some big ones on the side there. We've got some more big ones. Is that all we've got? Big ones? I think we just got big ones in this kit. So I think what I'll do is use one of the green ones because we've not had too much of that green yet, and I'll just cut, I think we'll get 4, won't we? So if I just round it off here, I'll save the 3 that I've cut off for somewhere else, but I think I can just fit 4 in there. Can you hear my dog scratching to get in the room? There we go. Okay, so that's Monday all sorted. We'll move on to Tuesday. So I'm going to put the decorative box down at the bottom this time. Let me see. It was too much choice, and I genuinely love all the boxes in this kit. So it's really hard to choose. I think I'll use this one. It says, though she be but little, she be fierce. I think I'll use that one, and we'll go as close to the bottom as we can get. Right, so this one was a bit of not a lazy day, because I definitely did things, but more like a day at home, sorting out chores and jobs. So I've got this piece that's left from before, and I don't want to waste it. Can you hear my daughter singing? So I think what I'll do is I'll just cut it diagonally up like that, and then if I pop that down, like that, and then where's my icons gone? Actually I want my paper K ones because I've got some wash day, and that's what kind of a day it was, chores and washing and just generally catching up on bits and pieces. And if I use one of these beautiful Dot the Bear washing stickers, if I pop that there, I think that looks really cute. I'm happy with that. I don't like to waste stickers, and I know it was only the end of a bit of washi, but it's always nice to make the most of what you've got. So that's what we'll go with for that. Underneath that, I think I'm going to do one of these full checklist boxes, and I'm just going to write down all the chores that I did in there. I'm going to use some of the green because there's not too much of the green in this kit so far. I think I might put it near to that one. And then I might put a header above it, one of those glittery headers again. There we go. What do you think? A glittery header or no? What other headers have I got in this kit? Let's have a look. Maybe one of these headers. Can use some of these as well. There we go. Oh, I'm so happy with this kit. I don't think there's any way that you could do this kit wrong or it wouldn't look good. It's just so beautiful. I love it so much. Right, so let's move on to Wednesday. I'm just going to move some of the folders out of the way. You can't see because obviously I've got the phone on the tripod, but my desk is an absolute bomb site. I start off really tidy, like I tidy up before I do these videos, and then I just get stickers out and just chuck them. I just chuck them all over the place. So then all my sheets that I need end up underneath stuff. It's a bit annoying really, but I don't suppose I'm that organised. Okay, so let's do the next decorative box. Oh, I don't know which one to choose. We've had a pink one and we've had a white one, so let's have a green one. I think I'll go with this one. The little honeybee on his little hive. Is that what you call those? That's not the name for that. That's going to annoy me. What's the name for that? It's honeycomb. On his honeycomb. So we'll have that one there. And then Chris was off work on this day, and it says that we chilled out and watched some of our favourite shows on Netflix, because the kids will have been at school still. Well, Jensen will have been at school still on this day, because I hadn't quite pulled him out yet. I think it was the week after. We were watching Mindhunter on Netflix, which was really, really good. We really did binge watch it. We didn't even know what we wanted to watch. We were just looking for something. We'd watched, what did we watch before that? I think we watched Hannibal and we'd finished it. And we were just like, oh, we'll just see what this is like. But it was so good. It was so, so good. If I put it down there like that, then I've got room to write the TV show above it. So that's nice. I'll do that. And then underneath we will have, I think we'll do some decoration, because I don't think I had too much else going on that day. So where are my decoration boxes? Oh, here it is. This one. I think if we, which one shall we have? I think we'll use the honey for sale one. We can just pop that down there like that. It does leave me a little bit of space, so I am going to put another box in. I'll just do a quarter box, just a plain green one. And that can go like that. Beautiful. So that's the first half of the week. We're going to move on to Thursday. Let me have a look at my little piece of paper. Oh, I did quite a bit on Thursday. So where shall I put the decorative box? I'm going to use the t-shirt that says Busy Bee, because I was the Busy Bee on this day. I'm going to stick it right up at the top. There we go. Right, so it says that we went to do a food shop. So let's find a quarter box. I don't want one that's got any decoration on it, because I'm going to use a paper K shopping little Dot the Bear. I've got some that have got cute shopping trolleys. And I went to Aldi back in the days when you didn't have to queue for half an hour outside of a shop to get in. Oh, it's so annoying. I was so annoyed the other day. And before anybody says anything, I'm well aware that this is not a big deal. in the grand scheme of things, but it was annoying. So I went to the co-op. There's a co-op around the corner from my house, and they've been really good. The staff are really good in there. They're dead friendly anyway, and we used to go in all the time, so we got to know them. But I went the other day and we went for a dog walk. So Chris and the dogs and my 2 kids were waiting round the other side. There's like a big field behind the car park, so they were just chilling out on there, like not near anybody. And just waiting for me to come out the shop. So as I walked around the corner, there was a queue of like 7 people, which is absolutely fine. I don't mind queuing. I'm not special. I don't need to go to the front. You know, it's no bother. The problem that I had was the front of the shop, the entire front of the shop is made of glass. It's a glass window, a big glass window, and the staff were in there. I could clearly see that we were all there. There was like 7 people in front of me, and then probably in the 20 minutes that I was stood there, maybe 5 or 6 more had come behind me. So probably a good queue of 10 people, and we'd been there 20 minutes. And then after 20 minutes, somebody from the shop came out after 20 minutes and told us, oh, by the way, we're not open for half an hour. And this was at like 11:30. So I get that things have changed and they need to restock the shop and things like that. And that is totally fine. But my point is, they could have had a sign on the door, or one of the staff members that was wandering around inside, who must have clearly seen us, because like I said, it's a glass window door, a glass windowed wall, could have just come out and said, oh, by the way, guys, we're not open yet, sorry about that, but we need to restart. But it was the fact that they let us stand there for so long before they came out and told us. I was like, oh, that is annoying. So then I just ended up walking away, because like I said, my family and my dogs were around the other side at the back of the car park waiting. And I wasn't going to stand there for another half an hour after I'd already stood there for 20 minutes. And then after half an hour, it wouldn't have even been my turn. But, oh, I mean, I don't like to moan, but isn't that annoying? Like, that's annoying, right? That's not just me, surely. So, yeah, that's my moan about the shop that day. In the grand scheme of things, if that's all I've got to moan about, I'm doing all right, aren't I? So, yeah, so on this day, it says that I went to the post office to post a D-stash that I did, and I love these post boxes that I've got from Paper K. So I'm going to use one of these, and I'm just going to pop it on the end there like that, and then I can write in that I posted things from my D-stash. And then underneath that I've got a little space, and it says that we had McDonald's, because before the lockdown, Thursday was my kids' treat day. And they always chose to have McDonald's. So I'm going to mark that down with, I wish that yellow one didn't have any decoration on it, because I don't have too much yellow on this page, but never mind, we'll use this pink one. And I've got some beautiful stickers from Papershire. Not quite straight, that one, is it? Yeah, I've got some beautiful stickers from Papershire. My little label thing still says Toffee Bananas, but they are called Papershire now, and I'm pretty sure that they are, actually they might be in my food one. Where did I put them? Yeah, burger box ones. Here we go. They're a good one for when you've had McDonald's. I'm a vegetarian, so I don't eat a meal at McDonald's, really. I just have some chips. Normally when I order something for the kids, and this is really bad, but I'm a bit of a fizzy drink junkie. It's quite, it's bad really, isn't it? I suffer with IBS as well, so you'd think I'd know better, but apparently I haven't learnt my lesson yet. But like post mix that you get out of the draft at the pub or at McDonald's or wherever, I just love it so much. It's so bad, but I love it so much. I do have diet, which is not as bad. But yeah, so if my kids order from McDonald's, I'll usually just get a chips on its own, but I'll get a big fizzy drink, which is terrible. But yeah, that's what I normally do. But yeah, I love those little stickers. They're just perfect for when you've been to McDonald's. Is it focusing? I'm not sure if it's focusing. But yeah, they are beautiful. So next we've got to Friday, and I'm going to use this gorgeous sticker. I'm going to pop it nearer down to the bottom. I can hear my daughter behind me. She's jingling her pennies. She's got some pennies. I keep giving her the change out of my purse when I've been to the shop, or my fiance does as well. So now she's got a huge pile of coins in a purse that she just jingles all day because she thinks it's funny. So on the Friday it said school shut. Is that when? Oh, so this must have been the week then. This must have been the week when the school shut. 16th of March, 17th, 18th, 19th, the 20th of March. So schools are shut on the 20th of March. So we will mark that down. Oh my gosh, it's been so long since I've been to school. Wow. So I've got a little girl who's going to start in reception this year. She's going to start at school, and I've got a son who is going to start at secondary school. So it's not ideal that either of them are off school and nursery, because my daughter was really struggling. If you've watched me for a while, I've said this before, my daughter was really struggling to settle. She's very clingy, but she was finally getting somewhere, which was good. But this will have just set her back so much. And then obviously my son is starting in high school in September, so he can't really afford to take too much time off school. And also the walking situation, because I've got to get my daughter to school. I don't drive, I walk, because I've got to get my daughter to school in the mornings. I won't be able to take him to school, and the schools aren't near each other, they're in opposite directions. He's not allowed out on his own. He doesn't go out to his friends' houses by himself, or he doesn't go to the shop by himself or anything. He's only 10, and you do what you want to do with your kids, and I'm definitely not shaming anybody whose kids go out. My friend's does, and her child is completely different to mine. She's much more confident, and I was going to say mature, maybe not mature. If my friend's watching this, she'll laugh. But much more streetwise is a better word than my boy is. So for him to have to walk to school in September on his own just frightens the absolute life out of me. And I don't like it. So what we were doing is I was letting him walk home from junior school by himself, and I was meeting him. So at first we started sort of like he would go down the long street and I'd be at the end of it, and then I went across the road so I could still see him on the long street, but he had to cross the road in front of me so I could let him know that it was safe if he was unsure when to make the decision himself. But yeah, this being on lockdown business has just completely ruined all of that, and I'm going to have to maybe start walking the dogs in the direction of the school that he's going to be going to, just to get him used to it really. But it frightens the life out of me, the thought of it. It really does. So on Friday the school shut, I had a doctor call back, it looks like, so we will put that in as well. I'm going to use some more of these full boxes because I've got quite a few left and we're on Friday, so I don't need to save many more for the other days. There we go. And then I think I might put a bit of decoration in that space there. I'm going to put this little bee down. This little decorative bee will fill that space up. Okay, so we're going to move on to the weekend now. So on Saturday we went to the shop, it says. So I am going to use, what am I going to use? I'm going to use one of these page flags because I don't think I've used any yet. I don't know if you heard that noise then. I don't know what it was. It was something upstairs in my son's bedroom. I don't know what he's doing. So I'm going to use these stickers from Paper K again that we just used a minute ago. Oh, did I put them back or did I not put them back? I did. So I'm going to use the bear that's holding onto the little grocery bag this time. Last time I used the one that was holding onto the shopping cart. I'm going to put that down there. And then I'm going to put a checklist down. And I'm going to mark my shopping list underneath. There we go. And then it says that after that I went to the post office because I'd ordered a coat from Very and it was absolutely huge. Like, huge is not the word. I've just realised that I haven't put my full box down. If I chop a little bit off one of these, it will fit that's what I'm going to do. Yeah, I ordered a coat from Very. The sizing was ridiculous. It was absolutely huge. On the model, it looked like it just came down to her knees. When I put it on, it came like literally down to my ankles. I couldn't understand. And then it said in very, very small writing at the bottom of the page that the model was 5'10". Like, how many women out there are 5'10"? I'm sure there are some, but not many. I just thought that was ridiculous. Like, use a more I'm trying to choose my words carefully before I get lynched. I'm not going to say normal, but an average sized woman, you know what I mean? Or use a 5'10" model and use a 5'2" model to show the difference. That would be better. We like to be inclusive. I don't like to buy coats that I could sleep in a tent, because they are absolutely massive. So that was what I did there, but I don't know now. I think what I'm going to do actually is I'm going to cut this like I did last time, if I can find my scissors, and then I'm going to put a box on the top. So I'm just going to do 4 again, and again I'm going to save the offcut piece. I have a little sheet in one of my albums that just has all offcut stickers and things, so you don't get wasted. Right, and then underneath that I'm going to put my box for the post office. Have I got a green one? I think I've got a little green one. Let's use that one. If I put it there, I'm going to put another one of those little decorative headers from Josephine Bow Designs. There we go. That is not straight, is it? A little bit off, I think, but it's fine. Right, so Sunday will be our last decorative box, and I'm going to use this beautiful one here, and I'm going to pop it up at the top because the other one went down to the bottom. And then we have got, oh, this was Mother's Day. This is Mother's Day, and this was definitely the week when the school shut and the lockdown must have started, because I've got the secret park on it and we'd never been before. We've got a little secret place that's like a field that's got some equipment on it, and it's in between like a circle of houses near where I live, and nobody seems to know about it. There's never anybody. It's not private property. It is definitely council owned, because there's a sign on it about keeping children safe and not smoking, and there's a public bin, but there's never anybody on it. It's amazing. So we go quite often and take the dogs, and the kids have a run around, and there's some goalposts and they play football and mess about. Yes, I feel like we found a really good secret. It's nice to have somewhere to go, and to still be social distancing. So I'm going to put about the secret park on this one here. And then it was Mother's Day, it says. It was Mother's Day. So what can I use for Mother's Day? Let's use one of these. I'm going to use the one with the bees on it. And then underneath that I have just got room for one last quarter box, which I am going to use, and I'm sure I'll find something to put on it, because I don't want that little bit of white space there. Whoops. See how easily these stickers come up though. I love these kits. There we go. Okay, so that is the week finished. I just need to put the date dots on. So let's have a look what date dots I've got. Where's my date dots? Oops. Here we go. I can see some gold ones sticking out there. I think I'm just going to grab straight for those from File Fabulous. I have a ton of these in all different colours. They are so affordable. They're my favourite date dots. I always say this, but I always think it's nice to let people know, because I am always looking for date dots. Those ones are beautiful, teal, sort of minty colour. More gold ones, rose gold, rainbow, galaxy. I love them, and they're so affordable. And there's usually a couple of sales on a year, so I do wait until there's a sale and then stock up. And I bought my friend some as well for her birthday. Was it for Christmas? I think I bought my friend a load for Christmas because she just got in stickering. Right, so we need 16. I'm gonna put them at the bottom. I like putting them down there when the circle ones. $17. I love how this has turned out. It's so beautiful. And I'll definitely buy this kit again. I think I've got it in the Hobonichi version as well. And I'm pretty sure I've got it in a monthly. But I'll definitely buy it again in, you know, in conjuring size and use it again. It's just so springy. It just makes me feel so happy. And like the sun's shining and the flowers are blooming. It's just gorgeous. So there we go. I think that's everything. So let's just pop it back in my planner and have a little look. Are we on the camera? Yep. I think my daughter's shouting at the dog. I don't know what he's doing. He's always doing something. He's a bit mischievous. So here we've got the week finished. I've not written on it yet. I'm going to take some pictures for Instagram and then I'll fill it in and I'll pop an after the pen picture up on Instagram for you to have a look at if you want to. But I just love how this kit has turned out. I'm really, really glad that I managed to grab it when there was a free decorative sheet that had some free boxes on, because this girl here, this double box is just beautiful. I love it so much. So yeah, that is how the week turned out. This kit was the Honeybee Happy Kit from Fab Planner Print. You can find it in the shop. But that's it for now. I think this might have been quite a long video and it's been so nice chatting. I do hope that I get some comments in the comments section so that I can have a bit of a chat with you about what you guys have been doing during the lockdown. I hope that you're all staying safe. But yeah, take care of yourselves and I'll see you soon. If you like this video, if you could give me a thumbs up, and if you subscribe, I'll love you forever and I'll see you soon. Bye.